Hi, I am Christian and I have been on here before under other accounts, but I'm a homeschooler. I've been homeschooling for probably around 6 years, but officially 3 years that we had to actually put them into the school system. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that we are doing for the 2022-2023 year. I still have some stuff coming, but I have the majority of it here. So language arts. I am actually going to be using a curriculum I had never heard of until a few weeks ago, Lightning Literature. I actually fell in love with this because this is the teacher's guide. I'm impressed by the student workbooks because I like how they're set up. They're colorful, and the subjects and things that it covers, I don't know, I liked it. So it comes with, and I have to have 2 student workbooks, which I have, and then the teacher's guide, and it comes with this Random House book of poetry for children. And then I had to purchase this separately because it, I guess, is out of print. So I ended up getting it off of Amazon, The Wheel on the School. Charlotte's Web came with it. Now, we just read that this year, but we're going to be reading it again next year. And your children are actually supposed to read these books, but I'm doing things a little differently. These are the books that I will read to them, and then they can do their workbooks, and then I will show you the books that they are going to be reading on their own. All right, so we have Ramona and Her Father, The Tale of Despero, Sarah, Plain and Tall, The Big Wave, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which we read this year for school, but we're going to read it again, and Rickshaw Girl. So these are the books that I will be reading to them, and then they'll use their workbooks to work with commas and punctuation and capitalization and all those things that we've already done this year, but we hit it again. This stuff's kind of extra things that I feel like we need to work on. This is actually writing prompts, and I got this off of Amazon, and I will actually be writing some of this onto our whiteboard and then having them write that. Then I picked these up I don't know, we may or may not end up using them. We'll see. This is just to hit phonics some more. Explode the Code 3. We used Explode the Code, I can't remember if that was kindergarten, but I thought we'll just hit it again just to make sure. And then I liked this. This is Paragraph of the Week, and this is actually from Lakeshore. And I like it because it takes every day and tells them to do something with brainstorming and figuring out what you're going to write on, because then on Friday, well, actually it'd be Thursday, you're kind of taking all of those things and putting them together, and then Friday you're going to read, which of course we'll just read it to Daddy. I bought Storyteller's Word a Day. I really like this because it's like a flip book, and it gives you a word and it tells you what that word is. And I thought this would be good for vocab. I actually bought another thing for this. It's called Storyteller's Card Game from Mrs. Wordsmith as well. And I think this I got for vocab as well. I just thought that way we're building on vocab. All right. This right here is what we're doing for them to actually just read to themselves. And this is Sunlight, and it's the 3rd grade readers. And so it tells you exactly what to do, what day to do what questions to ask. And I just liked this idea. So for it, we have Jake Drake Bully Buster, Tornado, The Last Little Cat, 3rd grade detectives, The Mystery of the Stolen Statue, Third grade detectives, The Cobweb Confession, A Question of Yams, Tippy Lemmy, Cora Freer, I'm not sure if that's how you say that, The House on Walinska Street, Viking Adventure, The Littles, which that's our old book. It came with this one. But I have 2 boys, so it's nice to have doubles of this because the others they're going to have to share. The Paintbrush Kid, The Chalkbox Kid. Now this one is third grade detectives, The Clue of the Left-Handed Envelope. But then you flip the book and it's third grade detectives, The Puzzle of the Pretty Pink Handkerchief. The Secret Valley. Riding the Pony Express. Keep the Lights Burning, Abby. Prairie School. The Long Way Westward. The Long Way to a New Land. And Clara and the Book Wagon. That is actually a curriculum. Now, I did pick up some other things. And I can't remember if I did it before I decided to do Sunlight. I don't remember. But I do have some of these ready to read. Like this is Tales from History. So it has some of these books in them. And it's level 2. So this will be somewhat easy for them to read. But I liked it because it was about history. And I think this came in a box too, but I don't know where the box is. So these are some more ready to read history type books. So I just thought this way we're getting a little bit of history while we read. And then I also bought ready to read Secrets of American History. These are level 3. And I have ready to read History of Fun Stuff. These are level 3. And this is like, I know this isn't focusing. I don't know why. Like The Scoop on Ice Cream or The History on the Deep Dish of Pizza, that type of thing. I also picked up one of these. It's Zoe's Rescue, the Puzzle Penguin. I just thought it looked cute. Here is Math Pirates, the search for Pirate Pete. I thought it looked cute. And this is actually a comic. It's science, but it's a comic book. And I thought that would be kind of neat. And this one's actually on crows. So we'll use it at some point. And then this is Scaredy Bat and the Frozen Vampires. I don't know. It had good ratings, so I just thought, I'm just trying to make sure that my kids like have things that they really enjoy to read. Hopefully it'll work. Both boys read. They just aren't the type to go grab a book on their own and go sit down and read. So I'm hoping to get them to enjoy reading. Also, for handwriting, we did use this book this year, and I just ended up purchasing a second book, so they both have one now, and we're just going to use it as our handwriting for next year. So that's all I'm going to do right now. That was my language arts and handwriting, and then I will show you the other subjects.